We all go to Panera once in a blue moon. I know I do. GPS is like, fuck no, I don't do that. And Cortez, you're not a Panera fan.
I go off and on, man. I don't go a lot.
Okay.
They're not like my number one. But I do go. Okay. If I'm hungry, I'll go.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, they got some good stuff over there. They got some good grub and everything like that. But recently, they had a little bit of a problem that happened. And this is from our peoples at NBC News. A family has sued Panera Bread after a college student who drank charged lemonade died. So that was a really, really big issue. So the student, coincidentally, is actually, if I'm correct, from the University of Pennsylvania. So that's where the irony really comes in. So getting into the story, an Ivy League student with a heart condition died after she drank Panera's Bread's charged lemonade, a large cup which contains more caffeine than cans of Red Bull and Monster Energy drinks combined, according to this lawsuit. So the legal complaint was filed a couple weeks back in the Philadelphia Court of Common Pleas and was obtained by NBC News because the beverage is called a dangerous energy drink and argues that Panera failed to appropriately warn consumers of its ingredients. So the student was a 21-year-old student, as mentioned, from the University of Pennsylvania, who had taught CPR in underserved communities and had been a research assistant at Children's Hospital. The student had a heart condition called long QT syndrome type 1 and avoided energy drinks at the recommendation of her doctors, according to the filing. So Panera, of course, put out a statement. They were saddened to learn that this morning about the tragic passing of this individual, and the hearts go out to the family. And of course, here at the show, we send our condolences to the family. At Panera, we strongly believe in transparency around our ingredients. We will work quickly to thoroughly investigate this matter. So this happened back in September in a Philly restaurant, in a Philly Panera. She went into cardiac arrest hours later after drinking this beverage, said a roommate's close friend. But it's deep, bro. It's deep that this type of drink is just like insane. 390 milligrams charged lemonade has more caffeine than any size of a Panera dark roast coffee. It also has a guarana extract, another stimulant, as well as an equivalent of nearly 30 teaspoons of sugar, plus another 390 milligrams of caffeine. So this is just like, that's almost like a death trap right there for anybody taking that. So, Marsha, you're Panera experts, go right ahead.
So I actually read this article, and the way they have it displayed on the stands is like anybody can get this lemonade.
Yeah.
It's like, it's not behind, it's not special. Kids go for it. I usually drink water, so I don't think that I've had it, but it's pretty serious. And so Panera is really up in arms. I do think that they should label it and probably make those things you put behind the counter so that people have to ask for it, and then you can let them know, because I would have thought it was regular lemonade with like a little bit of extra pulp or something. So pretty bad.
Yeah, it's really unfortunate that this happened. Mr. Cortez, just to kind of let you know, this QT syndrome, long QT syndrome, she's actually had it since the age of 5. The American Heart Association described it, long T, as a disorder of the heart's electrical system that can cause abnormal heart rhythms as a result of exercise or stress, and it can be managed by medication. So about 1 in 2,000 people have congenital long QT syndrome, and they usually don't show any kind of symptoms, and maybe sometimes like fainting or something to that effect. But it's all about the electricity running through the body. So this is really like, it was an overload. It was a total overload of charged up, her heart was.
See, the problem is, man, Panera lawyers, they're already geared up. They're going to say, we did not force her to drink our beverage. She took it upon herself. I'm being devil's advocate, folks.
Yeah.
Because what's going to happen, that's what I feel bad that this young lady lost her life. I really do. But they're going to look at it and say, no one held a gun to this young lady's head and made her drink. Man. We had no idea of her underlying health issues. Because she's grown. If you're over the age of 18, then she could have still got the drink, and they could have told her, no, we can't give you the drink. It's like if I mean, yeah, in bars they are allowed to. They can stop serving you if they see as though you're an endangerment to yourself and people around you.
Correct.
But with this right here, nobody knew. So I mean, to me, I don't know what the family. I guess the family's grieving, and this is their way of getting some type of restitution for what went down. You know, I get it, but I got a funny feeling it may not go the way they planned.
The only thing that I could say possibly that could work in their favor, if there's no kind of, let's say, like, you know, Surgeon Generals have their warning for cigarettes.
Yeah.
Or if you have any type of a warning for any other type of foods that you buy, if you have an allergy or what have you. If they don't have one for this type of a situation, which I don't think they do, this might be their loophole. But then this might cause Panera to fill that loophole after this case. So
yeah, especially if it's not FDA approved. Because now, if it's that much caffeine in it, it's a drug. If you got that much caffeine in it, like point. Caffeine stimulants in there, you cross the FDA line. Now it's like it's not even a drink. It's more of a medication type of drink.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's going to take a while. My grievance go out to that girl's family and her family and friends around it. But man, you got folks. Everything is not made for you.
No.
Like for example, I can't do seafood. I can't do seafood.
Yeah.
So when I go inside a restaurant, I'm not ordering seafood because I know that it's going to mess me up. I'm not sure this young lady was aware of her situation or how deep this drink was. I'm not sure. But something in the back of your mind had to say, because you telling me that Panera had no signage out there at all saying.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean about that. So, well, GPS, you want to slide in on that and.
Yeah, I've had my share of these energy drinks, and I stay away from them. I remember one night I took I remember I was taking a load to Kansas City, so I had coffee, I had Monster or Red Bull, whatever it was, some chocolate bars, some candy. I mean, I was super, yo.
Damn.
When I finally got there, I backed the truck in and got in the bunk and went to sleep, and I crashed in my sleep.
Wow.
All the sugar.
Ooh.
When I woke up, I didn't know where I was. I thought the truck was upside down, laid over. The guys had said, look, we was done with you. We was banging on the door for 5 hours. You never got up. I said, dude, I didn't hear anything.
Wow.
Okay, and from then on, and then I think I had one more experience past that. I was taking a load to Massachusetts, and a lot of times people are taking these drinks to keep from going to sleep. But I'm going to tell you right now, I don't care what you drink. Unless you're going to start doing 8 balls of Coke, which has its own self-defeating returns.
Well. Okay.
You're going to sleep, okay? So schedule in some time. Somebody's going to have to wait. But block out some time and take your ass to bed. This is the best energy pill there is.
100%. But now, do you think Panera has, or do you feel like they're going to get sued? Are they going to win because of what this girl's condition was, or are they going to be liable because there's no warning?
They may have to give up a little money, but it ain't going to be nothing big. I mean, it's like cigarettes. We all know they're bad. They print the warning label on them. People still go on Wawa or 7-Eleven and buy them 2 and 5 at a time.
Very true. Very true.